I'm going to mark where these doors go now. Okay. I'm going to come through here with a circular saw and a Fury and just zip, 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 zip. Okay. I know my sash is 32 inches tall, so I'm going to make some marks and pick some numbers here. I'm going to say 8 and 20. How's that? 8, 20. Okay. 20 and 8. There we go. Now what's this one going to be? That's a good question. Stops there. So how about I go, I'm going to go, I'll go 8 and 20 on this. 8 and 20 there. 20 and 8. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Here's something you should know about that technique is you should be prepared to lose some teeth on your circular saw. If I hadn't lost any teeth on this, I'm gonna be really surprised. I haven't. But I don't know if you heard some of that grinding, the high pitched noise, higher pitched than normal. That was like cutting into the window weight. Yeah. I don't know, maybe you even got some footage of the saw blade grabbing the rope. You see that? So what I would say is I don't recommend this technique to anybody. All right, this is what I do, okay? Because not everybody can handle the circular saw like I can. And that's not bragging, that's just the truth. Because I've had years and years and years of experience with a circular saw that gives me a comfort level and a control that not everybody has. I mean, I'm not as strong as most people, but I know how to use it. So, you know, so don't take what I'm doing here as a recommendation to do it. I think probably a better way would be a jigsaw. Okay, much safer for most people. So like this is probably a more practical tool for most people. You know, and what you would do instead of the circular saw is, well, you can drill a starter hole here where this parting bead goes so that you can just insert the blade and then run the blade down this parting bead shaft. That works, you know. I mean, here's a hole there. I didn't drill that hole. That was from some security bars. But that's the kind of hole that you would drill there if you want. But the other thing you can do is what you call a plunge cut, you know, where you can that takes a little bit more skill. If you don't have that skill yet, then the hole works fine. So now what are we going to do, right? We're gonna cut these access doors, okay? And I've just got this battery powered guy here. I'm gonna saw at an upward angle here, and then a downward angle there. Okay, that's going to create a trapezoid shape. That's going to allow me to, you know, put it back in without the door falling into the hole itself. That's loose. Now I'm going to go downward angle. See that? There's my weight. See? Ta-da! Ta-da! All the doors done. Oh, here's something interesting. Look at this shot, okay? What I want you to see if you can pick up on this right here is, what is that right there? That's a red dot, okay? And that's a red dot, and that's a red dot up there, which means that this, if it's original rope, is the exact same rope that we still use today. Okay, so two more things have to happen is you have to run the rope through, and we have to put the door back on. How does that happen? Very simple. I'll show you. So you all know the routine for this, right? Putting the ropes in, that's not a big deal. Typically, people want to know, how long do you do the rope? And as a general rule, right, it's about as long as the jam is. So that's about how long it is. So I'm just gonna double that real quick so I can do both sides for the purposes of this video. And then I'll go ahead and cut some more. So, because everybody's gonna want to know, okay, Mr. Quillian, you cut all those doors. Now what do you do to put it back on? Well, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so let me get these ropes in. All right, so what do? You can't get the rope through. Put a little chain on there. We call it a mouse. You know, 'cause mouse crawls through the hole and finds its way to the cheese. Cheese is down at the bottom of the trap. Even though this is a mouse, this is not a cheesy way to do it. Okay. There you go. Yep. Boom. There it is. Tie the weight on. Boom. That high quality Samson strong cord. Well, weight back in. Okay. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to take a couple pieces of blue tape. Y'all, this is what y'all got to do. Okay, when you put the doors back on, I'm just going to put a piece of tape on there just like this. Okay. And just like that. And then I'm going to apply some of this caulking here. Anyway, so the point is not to do a good caulking job. The point is to apply it kind of like glue. Anyway, so what you do, put it back on like this, okay? And then you feel through the blue tape, okay, to make sure that everything is lined up. So you can feel that with your thumb, okay? Like that. And then you let the caulking set up. Okay. There you go. And then you get a parting bead. You'll set that guy in place to make sure everything's lined up right. There. Make sure your parting bead goes in. Jeez. You know, come back in an hour, you know, and that'll be ready to go. You can take the tape off and keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Excellent.